everybody, this is Julie with ReadySetStamp.com, and today we're going to make this darling little box. I think it turned out so adorable. So let's get started here. This is the base of the box, and I'm using this with a Michaels paper pad that I found. And this was a while ago. It was a silver paper pad, and it was only $5 for the pad of paper. And they also had gold, which is really pretty too. So I like the chevron print, so I'm just going to add some glue. And we're going to start gluing up our box here. So I'm going to do these two first. So I'll just put a little bit of Scotch Quick Dry adhesive on here. And then I need some on this other side as well. Gets a little bit tricky to hold it, but you just hold it down. And I'll do the same on the other side, and then we will come back. Okay, I've got all four sides glued now with the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. The tip here is from Scrap Perfect. That is spelled C-R-A-P-E-R-F-E-C-T, and this is the large cap. It's really great because this lid goes on and it keeps it dry, and so your glue you can use all the way to the bottom of the container, which is great because normally I only got a little bit of use out of it and then I had to throw it away because it didn't work anymore. So I'm happy to know that I don't have to do that. So let's thread this ribbon through. This is 5/8 of a ribbon that I got at Michaels, and right now the ribbon was 50% off. By the time this shows, this probably is going to be after this Sunday. Today's the 22nd when I'm filming this. I like to film things ahead of time. So I'm just going to thread this through here and then save it, because then we're going to need to thread it through at the top part here. I'm just trying to make that even there. So I'm just going to pull these down to the side, and now we're going to work on gluing these two parts right here at the top. So I'm going to glue that, and then I'm going to glue this. Okay, and now I'll just work on holding this down while that dries a bit, and holding the other side down while that dries a bit, and then we'll come back right after these are all dry. The next step that we're going to do is work on gluing the 3 hearts. They come cut like this, which is really great, and they line up so nicely right with the points down in here. So you just line it up with the points down here, and you press it on. It'll glue on really nicely, and then you go to this side and do it, and this side as well. So we'll come back when all that's completed. Alrighty, now I have all the little hearts glued on, and I have this cute little banner. I just notched it out here, and then I'm going to put a little hole punched through here. And then I have these really cute little Valentine's Day embellishments that I got at Michaels. So what I'm going to do is try to find a little heart. There we go. There's a tiny little heart that I have. And I'm going to add that to the one side here. That's why I kind of left a little bigger space here. So I'm just going to add that right to this side. Isn't that so cute? So there's that all finished up, and now let's work on our box. We need to fill this with something, so I happen to have some of these extra little candies here, so I'm just going to kind of fill it with a few of those. That goes in there nicely. And now I've got to work on threading this through. So I'm just going to thread this through the sides of this right here. Pull that through, and then I'm going to thread this through on this side as well. We're going to close this down here, and we're going to tie a little bow on top here. Alrighty, got my bow all done, and I'm just going to snip off the excess ribbon here. And now I'm going to take one of these garment pins, and they look like this. They look like a bulb, so if you search for them on eBay, you can search for garment pins and you will find these, and I love them. They just are a lot wider when you're dealing with pinning on your sentiment, and I just love it. So I'm just going to pin on this little Love Ya sentiment. And this is from the newest CardzTV stamp set, and it is called Love Ya, just in time for Valentine's Day. And I'll show you a better look at that in just a second. So here's the completed little box. Isn't that so sweet? I love it. So there's that, and then the stamp set is right here. And so it says, I freaking love ya, I love you, a bushel and a pack, I love you more, I followed my heart and it led me to you, I'd be lost without you, you are so loved. So these are just some of the sentiments on here. I love them. and they're a little bit bigger, which is really fun as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and head on over to CardzTV so you can take a peek at their darling new stamp sets. And hope you guys have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.